Oh boy, a new 1/10 scale RC toy. And another 1/10 RC toy. Seems like he should be bigger than him. The Losi Polaris Razor Ray. Neat little rig. These been out for about a year now, maybe a little bit over a year. I haven't really seen these gain a lot of traction. Saw a lot of videos on them about a year ago, and then they just kind of seem to fall off the face of the planet as far as, people trying them out. But I wanted to get one, and I knew, even though he says he's a 1/10 scale, he's not really a 1/10 scale. Because at the same time that I ordered him, I also ordered him. The new Vanquish Optic H10 1/10 scale. I guess it's kind of like a rock bouncer. As you can see, the Vanquish is a real 1/10 scale. The Razor, he's more like, I don't know, I'd say probably a 1/7 or even a 1/6 scale. The reason I say that is because of him. So that's a 1/7 scale Rolarlo MK07. And I kind of got the Razor just to pull behind the Rolarlo when I go trail crawling, and when I get to some place that I can make use of the speed, then I would back that thing off the trailer. Thought it'd make a neat video. But that really shows shows the scale a little bit better. That it is, in fact, more like a 1/7 or maybe even a 1/6. It'd probably look really good sitting behind an SCX6 as well. Problem is finding a trailer that fits both of those. Because you do a 1/10 scale trailer, it's about the right size, but just not quite big enough to hold in. You do a 1/7 scale trailer, and those are like 17 inches wide, which is significantly wider than him, so they don't really fit. But then we go over to him being 1/10 scale, and as you can see, that's about right, because the TRX4 is 1/10 scale, and there you go. They are proper there. But let's take a closer look at the Razor Ray. So looking at the Razor Ray first, this one I was really excited to get this one because I've stared at them for a while, and I fought with myself over buying it, and I finally caved in after I seen a couple of my friends' videos running them. They're just, they look like a lot of fun. And, truth be told, yeah, I did take it for a drive today. I killed about 25% of 1.3S battery just to see what it's like. And yeah, she is top heavy. It is an easy vehicle to roll, especially on 4S, but I only ran it on 3S so far. And if I could roll it that easy on 3S, 4S is going to be something else. Now, these things are not designed for 4S. Well, at least they don't say they are. They say they're 2 to 3S. But it is running a Firma 130 system. Not the standard Firma 130 motor. I forget what the standard Firma 130 motor is. I want to say like 2200, something like that kV. I'll put it like right here somewhere. But that is a Firma 130 speed control, and so I know these can handle 4S because I've seen all my friends run 4S on it, and they're pretty dang fast at 4S. I'll make sure to get a speed reading on both 3S and 4S, but hopefully the motor can handle the abuse of 4S. It seems to on like I said, on my friends' vehicles. Now, there was a couple things inside of the box that I couldn't find in the owner's manual or even in any of the unboxing videos I've seen exactly what they are. And that's these two parts here. Well, this part I was able to figure out pretty easy. There's 2 extra screw holes right here on the bottom, and you screw him in, and it basically shrinks down the battery compartment to hold a 2S, I think, in place a little bit better. The one part that I couldn't really figure out until I did the exploded parts view was what those parts there are for. Unusual looking part, to say the least, but after I did some research, I discovered that those are the little inserts that go in under here, and I think one or two spots in the body. So I guess that's if you ever pull one of these out, they do give you a couple spares. So that's just a little FYI for y'all, since I looked last night and I really couldn't find anything on them. But I'm looking forward to making a video on this. I'll make a video on this one tomorrow. Probably do one on the H10 and optic as well tomorrow. But I really like this little thing. I love the lights on it. They look really cool front and rear. And you know, I'm not a huge fan of the body pins, but they do the job. If I could just get that antenna stabbed through the hole. There we go. You always got to make sure that antenna goes right through that hole there. And then you just put them in place, and you got a pin there, and you're good to go. But it is a very scale looking, really nice little RC rig. But there's been a bunch of videos out there about these things, so you guys have seen it. You know what's up with it. We'll take it for a drive tomorrow, see how fast it goes, see how it does on the dirt. So now let's take a closer look at the H10 optic. Actually, before we go over to the H10 optic, see, that's what I was thinking with the MK07 pulling Losi Razor Ray, and that is a Andora an Intigy 1/10 scale trailer. As you can see, he just doesn't quite fit. He's close, and if I take off those side rails, I do believe I can get it to sit on there properly, somewhat. But I think that'd be a neat little look for some trail riding. It's close enough. I do think it'd probably be better if I did have the SCX6, though. I think the SCX6 would be more in line with scale with the Razor Ray. But that's the plan. We'll see how that one turns out. Anyway, let's go back out and check out the H10 optic. So, moving over to the Vanquish H10 optic, I've been excited about getting this thing, and this is my first ever Vanquish product. And as soon as I pulled it out of the box and started looking at everything on it, it was immediately apparent to me that this is a quality built rig. I think this thing is going to be a lot of fun, and I'm looking forward to taking it out on the trail. These tires are super soft and super sticky. I think this thing is really going to do great on the rocks. I can't drive it at this moment because I am waiting for my batteries. I don't have any 3S or 2S's that'll fit in that tiny little battery tray. So I do have a pair of 3S, I forget the brand, CHNL or CNHL, just some Amazon specials. But I do like the setup on it. I'm not a big fan of this pin system. You know, I don't like body pins. I never have been a fan of body pins, but I do know one of the companies makes a clipless or a pinless kit for this, so I think I'll go ahead and order one of those. And I do wish they would have put something, you know, even a fake reflector in those. But that is a proper 1/10 scale. As you can see, next to the TRX4, which is a 1/10 scale rock crawler, that size is perfect. You know, if those drivers could be pulled out, they could fit in there. Of course, you wouldn't see them because it's just got stickers for window tint. But other than that, I really like this little thing. And that, you know, it comes with a little tool to screw this off, so you could fill those up with fluid supposedly a little bit easier. They didn't do it on the front. I'm not sure why, but yeah, well, it is what it is, I guess. But tomorrow, since the batteries will be here today, oh, got my thumb stuck. There we go. So tomorrow I will take this one out for a drive as well as the Razor Ray. And I really like the way that suspension works. This nice coil-over suspension, easily adjustable. You got a 35-turn brush motor. I do wish it was brushless at that price point. But from everything I've seen, Vanquish make quality products. They did a really good job on that dashboard too. But you know, we've all seen a few videos on these. Exo Caged, I got really excited watching his, and a few of the other guys as well. I tried to get in on the first order of these, but I missed out by just a little bit. Unfortunately, my dealer was on vacation. But as soon as he got back in, he put me one on the pre-order for the next batch, and well, it just showed up yesterday. So I guess there's nothing left to do except for charge up some batteries, and then we'll go take him out. Still waiting for parts for the Relarlo so I can repair it, but as soon as those get in, then I'll pull those two out together, and then as soon as the batteries get here, I'll throw them on a charger, and we'll go take it for a little bash tomorrow. So it's just a real quick video on them. Hope you all enjoyed. Stick around, and tomorrow we'll go take them for a drive. Just a Dude RC.